Why should the customer choose you over your competition? It's a question that every business has to answer at some stage, whether directly face to face, whether in their marketing message, when they do lead generation and trying to attract customers. So, how do you differentiate yourself from your competition? First of all, I'll give you an exercise. Why don't you list all the benefits, what you do, right? And then see how different you are from your competition. I bet there is going to be one or two things. Maybe you do things faster. Maybe it's more personalized. Maybe there is like another thing you do that your competition doesn't do. So if you have people choosing between you and everybody else and they choose somebody else, they don't understand your value. And if you're not in a position where you're competing on price, the only time when you should compete on price if you are the cheapest person on planet, okay? And we have companies like Huawei, the technology things from Asia, they can compete on price. But we in Europe and America, we can't, right? Okay. So unless you are the cheapest person, but if you're not the cheapest person, you need to learn to differentiate yourself. Or in other words, you need to learn how to position yourself better. That your customer kind of looks at you and you want to work with them. Okay. So how do you do that? First of all, you need to understand how different you are from your competition. Because if you look at your competition website and their website says exactly the same thing as yours, and I do remember when I was working with an IT guy and he was helping businesses to develop websites, lots of small business owners would come to him and say, I want a website like Johnny down the road, just change the colors and we're gonna change the writing, the content. Okay. So are they different from Johnny? No. And that's exactly why a customer will be comparing that particular client on price. So this is where you need to spend some time thinking, okay, how am I different? And I'll give you a personal example. I got a client in North America and I'm in Europe, right? And when they reached out to me, I did not know that they are interviewing another two coaches. And only once they chose me, they told me that. And I was like, oh, wow, I didn't know that they were having a conversation with somebody else. And then I asked them, okay, why did you choose me? And then they said, well, it was your approach. The other two were saying what they will do for us, what needs to be done for our business. But you asked about the goals and you kind of made me believe that I'm going to hit my goals by working with you. And that probably was my positioning compared to the other two individuals, even though I'm from a different continent and the other guys were from North America. Right? Okay. So maybe you have something special about you, the way you do when your customer talks to you, when your client talks to you, like, yeah, that's it. I want to work with you. I don't want to work with anybody else. And if you are creating content online and if you're building your brand online and you're doing it in the right way, what's the right way? You're not spamming people with special offers all the time. You're not selling your services. I'm great at X, Y, and Z. Okay, hire me. Okay, if you're not doing that, but you're actually building a proper brand, you actually have a content strategy, you're educating your clients what they need to know, you won't really have a problem with positioning. Okay, because there will come a stage when your clients see so much content of yours and they will see, right, I'm ready to work with that person. I want to work with them. I don't care how much they cost. Right? Okay. You want to get to that position. How do you get to that position? Is by building a brand. Okay. By understanding and studying your ideal client, what other want, what other need. Okay. We're really understanding what they need to know before they become your client. We're really understanding what they are looking for and giving that information. Okay. Because remember, what is there like content strategy 101? You start with the basics. You start with the questions, what your customers are looking answers for, right? Okay. And it doesn't matter what you do. Let's say if you're a fitness coach, the easiest example, right? So what would I be looking for online if I wanted to lose weight? Okay. So maybe I would be looking for nutrition plans. Maybe I would looking for different exercises. I would be researching a few different people what they are talking about. So you start with the basic content about your industry. And once you get good in creating content about your industry, what you'll find, you're going to start talking about things that you're interested in, and your ideal client will be able to relate to you, right? Okay. But it's like my example in the beginning, why somebody else from America chose me compared to American coaches. Because simply I related to them and I asked, okay, what are your goals? What do you want to achieve? And then I tailor that based on what they are looking for instead of telling what I can do, what my systems can do. And I hope that makes sense. Okay. Let me know if you have any questions. Let me know if you need any more help in that area. I would be interested in hearing that. And thanks for watching, and I'll see you again. Bye.